What is up, Scentsy fans? It's Patricia and welcome to our second weekly wax roundup where I'm going to be discussing at the beginning of the video wax happening from the Scentsy workstation, and towards the latter part of the video I'm going to be discussing what's been in the warmers, and at the very end I'll pick a couple scents to highlight as Patricia's picks. So let's get started. Alright, so as I filmed the video, we have 3 collections that have launched on Monday, August 11th. So exciting. The first one is Disney and Pixar's Toy Story. It says, our Disney and Pixar Toy Story, Woody and Buzz Lightyear, Scentsy Buddies, are back by popular demand, joined by a new warmer, a new mini warmer, a buddy clip inspired by the lovable aliens, and the claw. There's also a brand new fragrance. It says, Disney and Pixar Toy Story, The Gang's All Here. It says, a playful mix of zesty grapefruit, sparkling lemon lime, and sugared vanilla sparks imagination and a sense of childlike wonder. That sounds right up my alley. I love grapefruit, I love lemon and lime, and vanilla, sugared, anything is good. Alright, the other thing is they are re-releasing from the vault the Disney and Pixar Inside Out fragrances, which is a 5-pack set. In Canada it's $40 for the 5-pack, and in the US it's $30. And also this release is Monday, August 11th. Those are nice scents, and let's talk about the Let's Dance wax collection. Now, with an asterisk because this collection came out in 2018, it's being re-released on August 11th as a 5-bar set, not brick, bar, with the exception of Pina Colada Cha Cha is not in the group as it was originally. It's like they left the boy band and we have a new member. So let's just go through the scents. Now, there is a video that I put out 7 years ago about this wax collection, and over the years I've warmed many of the bars, so I'm very familiar with this set. It's a really nice collection of scents. I would highly recommend picking it up, especially if you like fruity scents or citrus scents. They're the ones you want to go with. Alright, let's just read what Scentsy says. It says, fueled by refreshing drinks and classic dance moves. The Let's Dance wax collection hits all the right notes. First released in 2018 as Scentsy Bricks, we're bringing back 4 fragrances and a groovy new one in a Scentsy Bar wax collection. All 5 bars come packaged together, a coordinating box. It's $34 Canadian and $26 US, so great prices. I'll tell you about the scents. The first one is Berry Cosmo Boogie, sugared grapefruit, white cranberry, raw sugar, and wild berries. Very strong berry, grapefruit, cranberry type scent. Lemon Drop It Low. It says candied lemon, sugar crystals, and citrus leaves. Smells like almost like a lemon meringue kind of feel. Very light but lovely. Mojito Mambo says sparkling club soda, lime, muddled mint leaf, and white rum. I don't get any of the white rum. I get a lot of lime and muddled mint. Strawberry Daiquiri Disco. It says strawberry puree, white raspberry, and Caribbean rum. Turn the beat around. So that one smells to me like Jello strawberry crystals. Before you add the water, just you open the package and that sweet artificial strawberry smell hits you. But man, oh man, I love that one. And the new one, it says Tropical Rumba Cooler. The notes say passion fruit and pink grapefruit. Feel the rhythm next to pineapple juice and a hint of lime zest. It sounds fantastic. All right, so let's talk about what's been in the warmers. All right, so I had a pretty good week this week. I was trying to still continue to work on club bars. And so let's talk about the club bars first. The very first one that I worked on and finished was Kukui and Coconut. This one is in my club. It's almost like a variation of a Boom Boom. The notes are tropical coconut, kukui nut, and soft jasmine. It's very perfumey. As it warms, you get a little bit of those nut notes. But so nice. I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep this. I really like it mixed with Sun Castles, and I don't have any Sun Castles right now, so maybe I'll get some more Sun Castles and we'll see. Alright, the next one I finished, and I actually started an additional bar, was Love and Happiness. So I think I had 6 cubes left, and I warmed an additional 2 cubes. Glazed chestnut, vanilla, and sugarcane. I call this the bus driver scent because the bus driver would complain about all my scents, but she loved this one. So good thing it's called Love and Happiness, right? It's a really hard scent to describe. It almost reads like a floral, sweet, hazy, coziness type of scent. So it performs like a champ. Like it just fills the room, so it does very, very well. So that is in the club. Another one in my club is Whipped Frosting, and I'm just testing this one out further because I only warmed 1 bar and I have maybe 3 stockpiled. So the notes are decadent whipped butter, frosted vanilla, and golden sugar. It says something about taking the cake. There is almost like a cake note, but I'm finding I'm getting a lot of butter, and that's the only thing I'm not sure of. So I'm going to try warming this 6 cubes in my open area and see if that butter kind of chills out. And if it doesn't, I might remove it. I don't know what to do. Let me know your opinions on whipped frosting. Am I a fool to consider removing it? Sorry, there's something in the background. Opening and closing noisy doors. All right, another one that's out of season, but I just wanted to use some of it up is Icicles and Evergreen. So I only warmed 2 cubes. Put one in the entranceway and one in the storage room, and it's performing very, very well. Very long lasting, this one. All right, where is it? Cool blue eucalyptus, pine needles, and crystallized sugar. I remember from memory there is an apple note in here. So yes, it's like an apple pine sweet, almost like a little bit of a spa undertone as well. So really nice, long lasting, great performer. All right, let's talk quickly about testers because, well, we'll talk about the testers that aren't available first. This is Daydream Oasis. I had 2 testers, which is just shy of 2 cubes. The notes in this: sweet melons, pear leaves, water lilies. Part of this at the beginning reminded me a tiny bit of almost like a floral version of Palmolive dish soap. But as it warmed, it was really nice. I think I left it going almost 3 days in the kids' bathroom, so that was really good. I finished up all my old testers, yay me, of Mystery Man. So I tend to not warm this a lot, but my customers like buy the heck out of this one for me. So every time I have a bar, if I consider warming it, you know, somebody local to me messages me, do you have any Mystery Man? And I'm like, yes, I do. And then I go through the cycle again of buying more and then not warming it. So the notes on Mystery Man, it says, did I put them down? Yes. Warm white cedar, green verbena, citrusy bergamot. I will say there was one tester here that was slightly discolored and it almost smelled like it was off, but I warmed it anyway. And I will also comment that these testers did not perform the greatest compared to the wax that I have warmed from a bar. And what I think is these are just so old, and some of the citrusy and bergamot notes in there might tend to go off. So always remember to try to use up your wax before it gets too old. All right, the other day I warmed, let me just talk to you about this scent first. I warmed Cherry Limeade, which is one of my husband and Ryan's favorite scents, and I like it too. It's zesty key lime, sweet cherry, and juicy berry. Now I did put out a video on Saturday with my family favorites, so this is in there. So I warmed 6 cubes that I had left, and then the next day I took 2 of the warmers, which had the equivalent of 4 cubes, and I put that in with another warmer. So there was all 6 cubes of Cherry Limeade on day 2 in one warmer. Then in my other 2 warmers, I split up these 4 testers of Rainbow Sherbet because it's kind of a complimentary scent. And man, I had 2 days of loveliness. This was just so good. I tend to not like these overly sweet scents, but something in the air was just causing me to crave these. So really nice, and my husband loved those 2 days. All right, I finished up a bar of Cutie Pie Cupcake. This is one of my favorite citrusy bakery scents. It's so good and yummy and delicious. Sweet clementine, yellow cake batter, vanilla, and sugary icing. Yes, the only problem is it's not strong enough and it's not long lasting enough, but other than that, it's perfect. From the Bring Back My Bar, I finished up in the boys' room, Mums and Marigolds. So this one is Summer Marigolds, Rosy Rhubarb, Earthy Cedar, and Musk. I find those notes don't describe what it is to me. It's almost like a floral sunscreen scent to me. Like a sunny floral sunscreen. If you like Soak and Rays, Sun-Soaked Petals, maybe you might like that. I finished up Make a Splash. This one was discoloring. I'll put a picture of some of the cubes here. So I decided to use it up. Make a Splash says Dewy Melon, Fresh Green Apple, Turquoise Waters. It is a scent that you can get now. I haven't warmed it in a long time. I put it in and I thought to myself, why haven't I been warming this? This is terrific. Now, in saying that, am I going to put in my club? No, but if it comes back, will I probably get more? Probably. It was really enjoyable. I'm glad I got to revisit it. It's nice and strong, and I put, I think I had 7 cubes left, so I put 1 in the entranceway, and then I warmed it in the boys' room twice, so I put 3 cubes in at a time. I didn't warm it back to back, but I warmed it enough that I said I want to put in the room again, so I did. I have 2 more. We have in my room going right now, Vanilla Waves. I haven't warmed this recently, but this is a really good scent, and a lot of people really miss this one. So it says sea salt, whipped vanilla, and sticky caramel. It's almost like a little bit of a salty vanilla, almost like a creme anglaise, a dessert with a little bit of body care lean. It's so good. Yeah, I really like this in wax, not so much in the body care, but I love it in wax. So somewhat of a club regret that I took that one out. And today in my main space with a Yankee candle called Peach Cobbler, and also supplementing with some vendor wax called Peach Cobbler, I have Southern Sweet Tea. I only had 5 cubes, so I decided to kind of zhuzh it up and give my open area a big hug of peach. So the notes on Southern Sweet Tea are juicy peach, orange juice, and white tea. So what were my favorites this week? Let me see. All right, so Patricia's picks for the week. A couple of scents that I really enjoyed. I gotta go with Cherry Limeade. It is a fan favorite. This is a bring back my bar that definitely you want to pick up if you see it come back, nice and strong. And also another fan favorite that I miss, and I do have 2 or 3 on reserve, it is Vanilla Waves. It's so relaxing, such a nice summery vanilla. It really should be in the catalog. So thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Let me know if you saw any of your favorites this week. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.